Hey everyone, and welcome back. I wanted to go a little deeper into the Pacific because I've heard so many different opinions on this thing. A good example is probably the Will Hirsch video, where Brandon really liked this thing and Will basically hated it. It was a really interesting video to see. They also heard many opinions themselves. Some people liking it, some people hating it, some people think it's okay. And man, I think this is probably one of the most subjective balisongs ever made. So I just wanted to sort of just take a little deeper look into this thing, why it feels so weird, why it's so subjective, why so many people mislike it or dislike it, and why so many people like it, why so many people have sort of like a gray area on this thing. Just why there are so many different opinions on this thing specifically. So this balisong is, I think, the pretty standard materials. The 6061 aluminum handles and 440C steel blade, I would assume. It's on bushings, press fit 10 pins, channel design. And just the general design of this thing is beautiful. But it's the flippability of this thing that makes it so I guess I almost could say controversial again. Me personally don't really think this is such a weird experience. I think it is predictable for sure. Grip is no problem at all. I've never heard anyone complain about the grip, other than the texture on the thing being a little too abrasive on the hands, almost feeling a little too rough. But the flippability of this thing is really nice. I'm not sure what weights are on these at the moment. I have hardware and the other weights and stuff coming in right now, but I'm assuming these are the light weights, and they feel good. I think they're really nice. And I watched Will Hirsch's video, and he's just said that it doesn't really obey to what he wants to do, and that apparently these are one of the balisongs that sort of like have their own pace, and that you can't really do anything faster. I sort of understand what he is trying to describe here. There are times where I feel like I can't really go much faster than what I can do with this balisong. It feels like there's a almost like speed limit. But me personally, I don't really complain, because the speed that I need to go with this thing is sort of like the speed that I normally go. I don't really know how much this thing weighs. I should probably have done a little research before I filmed this video. But to be honest, I don't really see why this thing is so subjective. Design is nice. In my opinion, the flipping ability is really nice. The specs are really nice. This thing also has steel washers, which isn't really something that you normally see in balisongs, but me personally, I really like the steel washers simply because they can just sort of take a little more tightening if we just ignore the fact that I have to lube it a little more often. But yeah, this thing isn't really bad at all. It felt a little weird at first, I'll admit. Definitely not something that I expected. I didn't really think it would be this long either. If we take the, let's see, the Squid Train, or maybe the Triton. The Triton is a pretty standard balisong. Pretty easy to compare, really easy to sort of like imagine, because many people have tried this thing. If we compare those two, you can see that the Pacific is a good amount longer. Yeah, that's a good bit longer. And that probably has a little effect on the weight. But I don't know, this thing can feel a little wobbly at times, but generally so. I have not had any problems with this thing. But I'm not really sure, that's just my opinion though. If any of you watching has a Pacific or had an experience with the Pacific, I would really like to sort of like compare opinions, because I don't really see how people can dislike this thing. It is an overall really well made balisong. It flips really nicely in my opinion. But yeah, I don't really want to repeat myself too much, simply I just make the video boring. But yeah, if you have any opinions or even have one yourself, let me know your opinions on it. What you think. Is it good? Is it bad? Does it feel good? Does it feel bad? What do you think of the specs? Because I really like this thing. Overall, it's really well made. It sounds really nicely. Flips really nicely. I love the modular weight system. The NRB style weight system. It is a really good balisong overall. But yeah, tell me your opinions and I'll just read every single comment like I do for every video. But yeah, that's just about it. Just wanted to get a little deeper look into this thing. And I'll just see you in the next one. Peace.